Hey guys, so today we're going to be working a little bit more on number lines, okay? I really want to see how you're solving your equations with a number line. So here we go. I'm going to remind you about some important things in a number line. So let's just think we have a big number like 427 minus, because we're going to subtract, remember, 212 equals, I don't know. So remember, always when you're subtracting, always, the biggest number is going to be at the beginning. Right now, it would be 427. So I'm going to draw my number line. Remember, it's very important to have arrows at the end, okay? So as I'm going to subtract, I'm going to start on the right side of the number line. My first number is 427. Remember that the second number, which is 212, is going to be the one that's going to tell me how many jumps I need to do. So I know I need to jump 212. So I don't know, I think I'm ready to start jumping by hundreds, okay? So I'm going to start 427 minus 100. Remember from the previous lesson that I like to write the number of jumps that I have done at the top. This is not necessary, but if you want to keep track, this would be a good idea. So 427 minus 100 is 327. Well, how did you figure out that easy and fast, Miss Aleja? Well, if I know it's 100, I know I need to look at the 4 because the 4 is in the hundreds place. So 100 less is 300s. Look. The ones don't change, the tens don't change, okay? Let's keep going. I need to keep jumping because I need to jump 212 and I have only jumped 100. So I'm going to jump another 100 minus 100. Remember, look at the hundreds. In this case, in 327, the number that is in the hundreds is the 3. So 100 less is 2. The tens don't change and the ones don't change. Okay, I'm going to keep track. So first I jumped 100, then I jump another 100. I have jumped in total 200. So how many more do I need to jump? Yeah, you're right, 12. So I'm going to make a jump of 10 minus 10. Now, as before, we were looking at the hundreds because we were jumping hundreds. Now we're going to jump tens. So I need to look at the number that is in the tens place. Right now, the one that is in the tens place is this 2. So what is 110 less? I know that the ones are not going to change. The one that's going to change is in the tens. So 220 minus 10 is 10, and the hundreds don't change, okay? So 217. I'm going to keep track. How many have I jumped? I have jumped 200 plus 10. Well, I have jumped 210. I need to keep jumping. I need to jump 2 more. So minus 2. Now, you know the 2 is in the ones place. Should I look at the 7? The 1 or the 2? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to figure that out. Yeah, you're right. You need to look at the 7 because the 7 is in the ones place. And I'm going to subtract the 2, which is in the ones place. So what is 7 minus 2? It's 5. The tens don't change and the hundreds don't change. So here I have my answer, okay? So I'm going to write 427. Oh, but I forgot something very important. I'm going to go back. Remember, I like doing this. You don't have to, but I really like it. So I already jumped 210 plus 2, 212. Now I confirm that I jumped 212, okay? Okay, let's keep writing the equation. 427 minus 212 equals 215. Okay, guys, remember, it's very important that you always start with the biggest number. And if you're subtracting, you start on the right side because we're going to go back and the numbers are going to get smaller. Okay, label all your jumps. Bye.